At exactly 2:10 a.m. local time, deep beneath a mountain near Fordow, Iran's nuclear program was torn open. No radar warning, no alarms, just a seismic echo and silence. Above that mountain, a shadow, silent, invisible, and already gone. This was Operation Midnight Hammer, the most significant B-2 stealth bomber strike in history. 7 B-2 Spirit bombers took off under cover of night from Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri, flying over 6,000 miles toward the Middle East in a mission so classified, most of Washington didn't know it was happening. To throw off watchers and open-source trackers, part of the strike group turned west toward the Pacific in a deception move known only to a handful of senior planners. The real attack group, it went east, toward Iran. Each B-2 Spirit carried a crew of 2. Speed, 560 miles per hour. Cruising altitude, 50,000 feet. On this night, they carried something more powerful than ever used in combat before. The WW3 Massive Ordnance Penetrator, 30,000 pounds each, designed to burrow into the earth and destroy hardened underground targets. After hours in radio silence, the B-2s entered Central Command airspace. Here, they linked up with a sprawling support package, F-22s and F-35s, EA-18G Growlers, air refuelers, ISR platforms, suppression assets. Flying low, quiet, and invisible, they moved into Iranian airspace behind 4th and 5th generation jets running deception patterns and suppression strikes. High-speed anti-radiation missiles, likely AARGMs, were fired preemptively at suspected Iranian SAM sites. Their defenses never lit up. At 2:10 a.m. Iran time, the lead B-2 opened its bomb bay doors. 2 GBU-57 MOPs dropped from 40,000 feet, targeting hardened entrances to the Fordow enrichment facility, buried deep under a mountain ridge. Over the next 25 minutes, 14 massive ordnance penetrators were dropped by 7 stealth bombers across 2 targets, Fordow and Natanz.
Simultaneously, more than 24 Tomahawk cruise missiles were launched from a U.S. Ohio-class submarine in the region, targeting the Isfahan nuclear facility. The entire strike package was choreographed with millisecond precision.
No U.S. casualties. No Iranian radar even noticed them, but silence has a price. Each B-2 Spirit bomber costs $2.1 billion to build. 7 were used. To fly each one $150,741 per hour. This mission took 37 hours round trip. That's $5.58 million per B-2, just for the fuel, maintenance, and flight crew. Total B-2 operational cost, $39 million. Now add the weapons. 14 GBU-57B bunker busters, each one $3.5 million. That's $49 million in bombs to crack the earth open. Then came the Tomahawks, 25 fired from a U.S. submarine, each one $2.4 million, $60 million to erase hardened targets from 800 miles away. Suppression assets, F-22s, F-35s, and F-16s, all flying escort. Operational cost for U.S. fighters, roughly $9.1 million. Add in satellite time, ISR drones, dozens of mid-air refuels spanning oceans, and pre-mission prep across continents. Total operational cost of Midnight Hammer, over $200 million.
That's enough to build nearly 10 modern elementary schools in the U.S., or fund millions of school lunches for children across the country. It could provide a full year of health care for over 120,000 Americans. But instead, it was spent on one night. Do you think it was worth it? Let us know in the comments.